Joining me now to break this down a little further is Dan Ives, Managing Director and Senior Equity Research Analyst at Wedbush Securities. Dan, good to see you. So look, this ban raises a number of questions here about the future of the social media platform, also puts into question Musk's supposed commitment to free speech. So how can Musk's recent actions affect Twitter's future as a company?
As I'm sure everyone who's been doxing would agree, showing real-time information about somebody's location is inappropriate, and I think everyone on this call would not like that to be done to them. There's not going to be any distinction in the future between journalists, so-called journalists, and regular people. Everyone's going to be treated the same. You're not special because you're a journalist. You're a citizen.
Elon Musk just joked Western journalism. Say bye to doxing on Twitter. What can Elon Musk do to protect himself and his family from unwanted attention and potential harm if he were to be doxed and his personal information shared on Twitter? How could Elon Musk repair any damage to his reputation that may have been caused by the doxing if it were to happen to him? Is Elon Musk at risk of financial consequences, such as identity theft or fraud, if his personal information were to be doxed and shared? Is there any legal recourse available if his personal information is shared on Twitter? Hello everyone! With a one single decision, Elon Musk has just transformed the future of journalism and social media in the West. We're going to explain to you today what just happened, and how Musk's decision to ban doxing on Twitter may create an earthquake in the mainstream media world. Doxing, also known as doxing, is the act of publishing personal information about an individual on the internet without their consent. This can include things like a person's full name, home address, phone number, and other identifying information. Doxing is generally considered a form of online harassment, as it can expose an individual to unwanted attention, stalking, and even physical harm. Elon Musk has prohibited doxing on Twitter accounts because he likely believes that it is a harmful and unethical practice. By prohibiting doxing, he is trying to create a safer and more respectful online environment for himself and his followers. The implications of doxing can be significant, particularly if the person being doxed is a high-profile individual. In addition to the personal risks mentioned above, doxing can also lead to professional consequences, as employers and clients may be hesitant to work with someone who has had their personal information publicly disclosed. Additionally, doxing can damage an individual's reputation and lead to social ostracism. By prohibiting doxing, Elon Musk is taking a stand against these negative consequences and promoting a more civil and respectful online environment. The decision can also change the way in which social media and journalism interact with the public, as doxing personal information on Twitter or other social media platforms can expose an individual to unwanted attention and stalking. It can also put anybody at risk of physical harm, as publishing personal information can make it easier for people to locate and potentially harm them. As well, it can damage anyone's reputation and lead to social ostracism, which can have negative consequences for their personal and professional relationships. As a matter of fact, in the past, it can also have negative effects on an individual's career, as employers and clients may be hesitant to work with someone who has had their personal information publicly disclosed. It can also lead to financial consequences, as an individual's personal information may be used to steal their identity or defraud them. In general, journalism has profited from this kind of unethical practice. However, the act of doxing can interfere with an individual's ability to maintain their privacy and control over their personal information. Also, it can be particularly harmful for individuals who are already vulnerable or marginalized, as they may be more at risk of harm or discrimination. Finally, the conventional practice of doxing in Western journalism can create a climate of fear and mistrust, making it harder for individuals to feel safe and secure in their personal and professional lives, interfering with an individual's ability to express themselves freely online, as they may be hesitant to share personal information or views for fear of retribution. Finally, doxing personal information on Twitter or other social media platforms can be illegal in some cases, and individuals who engage in doxing may face criminal charges. There are a few reasons why Elon Musk has chosen to keep his private life and his children hidden from the public eye. One reason could be that he values his privacy and wants to keep certain aspects of his life private. As a high-profile individual, Musk likely receives a lot of attention and scrutiny from the media and the public, and he may want to maintain some sense of personal autonomy and control over his life. Another reason could be that Musk is concerned about the safety and well-being of his children. By keeping his children out of the public eye, he may be trying to protect them from unwanted attention and any potential dangers that might come with being in the public eye. It's also worth noting that celebrities and public figures often have to balance their desire for privacy with their public image and the demands of their careers. Many celebrities choose to keep certain aspects of their personal lives private to maintain a certain level of control over their public image and preserve their privacy. The mainstream media may have an unhealthy interest in Elon Musk's private life, for a variety of reasons. One reason could be that Musk is a highly successful and influential person who has achieved a great deal of fame and attention. As a result, the media may be interested in learning more about him and his personal life to create content that will attract readers and viewers. Musk noticed rapidly that the media may be seeking to capitalize on the public's curiosity about his private life. Many people are fascinated by celebrities and public figures, and the media may be trying to tap into that interest by reporting on their personal lives. However, this kind of media interest in Musk's private life can have negative consequences for both his personal life and his businesses. For one thing, it can be intrusive and disrespectful to Musk's privacy. It can also lead to public scrutiny and criticism of Musk and his family, which can be stressful and damaging to their well-being. Additionally, media interest in Musk's personal life can also have negative effects on his businesses. For example, if the media reports on negative aspects of Musk's personal life, it could damage his reputation and potentially harm his business. Similarly, if the media focuses too much on Musk's personal life, it could distract from the work he and his companies are doing, which could ultimately have negative consequences for his business. At the level of a global social network, publishing personal information about Elon Musk on Twitter or other social media platforms can be dangerous and malicious for a number of reasons. It could put him at greater risk of these types of harm, as he may be more likely to be targeted by people who want to harm or exploit him. Overall, publishing personal information about a person on social media or elsewhere can be dangerous and malicious because it can invade his privacy, expose him to harm, and potentially be done with the intention of causing him harm or damage. It is important to respect the privacy and safety of individuals, including public figures like Elon Musk, and to refrain from publishing personal information about them without their consent. That is all for today, everyone. We hope you enjoyed our video and learned a thing or two about the way in which Elon Musk is shaping Twitter and social media. If you want to know more about value creation in the world, just click on the link in the video description. Subscribe to our newsletter to download your copy once we launch our book, The Ways of Capitalism. Please share this video if you like the content and subscribe.